Shalom, Israel. I'd like to give all praises, honor, and glory to Yahweh, Ba'ashim Yahushai, Ba'ashim Kakadash, the one is the apostles and the elders of Great Millstone, and Shalom to Lek out there doing his work of faith and labor of love with true sincerity. Right, I want to get into a quick topic based upon the scripture here in the book of Proverbs. This is Proverbs 16:4, and it reads, "The Lord have made all things for himself, yea, even the wicked for the day of evil." And, just getting into this, what the Lord made these things and everything within his world for himself. This is the Most High's play. This is the Most High's scripture. Everything is going to play out into his favor because he is the author, he is the supreme controller. And many people, especially them, the average daily Bible thumpers, believe that, Satan does this, Satan does that. Satan doesn't do anything that the Most High don't give him power to do. If you're a supreme ruler and you have a good grasp on your kingdom and your dominionship, wouldn't you know everything that's going on? Or wouldn't you have to write off on something or give people the permission to do this or do that if it's big decisions? That's exactly what Satan has to do. That's exactly what Satan has to do. Satan has to follow orders just like any other worker. That's all Satan is. All Satan is he's nothing but a worker. So people tend to put the worker above the creator, like, like the Most High don't got that control no more. Like the Most High ain't that dude no more, And, we see how, that, a lot of things, of course, we always, blame Satan on this, blame Satan on that. We need somebody to blame for some, all our troubles and sorrows and different things like that. But ultimately, what the Most High, allowing, Satan to take over us, this is actually beneficial towards us, in the long run, because the Lord wants us to actually appreciate, all of his efforts to show that he loves us, so that in the kingdom, we can actually have joy, for everything in which we've been through. That's why you have, in the world, they call it duality, but the Most High said in the book of Sirach, it's Sirach, damn, I lost my train. What is it? Sirach, I believe it's 15:33, or it's 33:15. I think it's, Sirach 33:15, where it says, look upon all the works of the Most High and see that there are two and two. One is against another. So, just how we have night and day, we have opposites, so on and so forth. The Most High made things in that dual purpose, because that dual purpose creates balance. That dual purpose creates balance. If things were just one way, there would be no balance within the earth. So the Most High did it perfectly to create the perfect balance. You have good and you have evil. Now, don't necessarily mean that something is 50-50, for it to be a balance, because that's balance. All balance really is just a level playing field, a level playing field in which we know within this world, hey, we don't have a level playing field, but what creates that balance for us within our life, is us, when we get to pray unto the Most High, we get to call upon his name. You get a day off or something from Babylon. That ain't much, but you know what I'm saying? That creates some sort of a balance within our life, you know what I'm saying? From all of the headaches and depression and different things like that every day just going to work, you know what I'm saying? You get to relax just for a quick second, within this hell that we constantly in, That's all Jake want to do at the end of the day is just chill like the kings that we are, you know what I'm saying? And because we were made for royalty, we were born for royalty. So us doing all this slave labor and stuff that we got to do now, man, this is truly beneath us. This stuff is for Esau and these other heathens to be doing. All of this stuff is beneath us, man. And that's why the scriptures say, I've seen service upon horses, and princes pretty much upon their feet, man. You know, well, it's like I'm messing up the scripture, but brothers know what I'm talking about. Because what we the servants. I mean, Esau is the servants that's sitting up, up on the horses, man. Esau is the servants that's riding the high seats right now. He's riding the high wave right now, man. While we playing the pauper, so to speak, when he's really the pauper. He's really the lowland, the low guy on the totem pole. But we gotta play the opposite role for that time being, until the Most High brings us up out of this place, because everything that dwells with Esau is nothing but wickedness. Hence, Proverbs 29:2. You know, hence that scripture right there. When the wicked rule, the people mourn. So people is mourning. Jake is doing nothing but mourning out here. It's no joy, really being brought in our everyday life or anything like that. Besides us, doing what we got to do for the Lord and coming out there on the highways and byways, gathering with brothers. I mean, you had your little family time or whatever the case may be, but at the end of the day, man, we want to get the hell up out of here. You know what I'm saying? Because this devil, man, the things that he's doing to the earth, man, is just constantly fucking Jake up out here, man. You can't do nothing without anything being, something seeming borderline wicked, or wondering what you're gonna tap into, or messing with this or messing with that, or you know what I'm saying? Just everything is abominable within this place, man. Everything. But the Lord created these devils for the day of evil, just to destroy them, man. They have destroyed the whole earth, but he created them so that he can destroy them and show his power upon the whole earth, just as he did in Egypt, man. So it's saying the Most High created, the evil, created all for the day of evil. He created them just so that he could show his power. So once and for all, everybody would know, and there will be no doubt whatsoever that he is who he say he is, man. That he is the supreme being, and that we won't go off because, we know that we're gonna be perfect at that point. But the Most High gotta make this the most dramatic fashion, the most dramatic thing that ever happened upon the face of the earth, for it to be well known, for people to actually receive it as such, because if things is not, Slakia,